Hey guys, what's going on? This is your boy Azim with INVESTOFY, and this video is for educational purposes only. Before we get started, what we're going to be discussing today are three things. Number one, is there a stock market crash coming or not? Number two, a recent success that our subscribers had after the last couple of days and the drawdowns in the market. And finally, a free stock alert for you guys along with a huge Spac opportunity that you guys can be part of. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first question, is there a stock market crash coming or not? And I have discussed this the last couple of videos that no, there isn't. If anything, we might see a correction of 10 to 20% drawdown in the markets. And that's what we saw with our stocks yesterday. Unfortunately, we had to close on some positions because they hit our stop losses, but they were great stocks and they pulled back up today. And that's what we're looking at here right now. We're seeing the Dow is up 1.35%, NASDAQ is up almost 1%, S&P 500 is up 1.14%. And we see all the sectors practically in greens besides a couple of stocks. And that's the approach that we take, is that sure, we're looking at the sectors, we're looking at the market as a whole, but we also invest in companies that are valuable, that are building great products, are investing in their R&Ds, and are profitable businesses, right? And what happens with that is, even when there's a drawdown, they're great companies. So if you just hold on to your stocks or invest into it more, you will see the returns only increase more and more over time. And that's one of the things that we've done. And that led us to the success that we had today with one of our stock alerts. And for that, I'm going to go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/investify. Do subscribe, guys. There's all this interesting stuff we're posting. So this is from our Facebook page that INVESTOFY subscribers rejoice, 50% gains on VERB alert. Now, VERB is a software application company. And this was the stock alert that was sent a few weeks back, that to buy it at 1.94 or market, stop loss at 1.4, profit aim at $3. And I still believe the stock has, over 5x potential just because of the sales on the product and their current market valuation. And so today, the stock's done exceptionally well for us. And it has made over 50% return for our subscribers because it reached that value of over $3 a share. And this was the alert that we sent today then, that VERB reached a price of $3, giving over 50% gains. The stock is closed, but I believe the stock has a lot more value long-term, and I agree. But at INVESTOFY, my job is finding great stocks with good, stop losses and profit targets for our investors. And once they make their money, then, great, you've profited from our service. But now I still believe that this stock would be worth $5, even $6, right? And more, because it's a tech company, they're just getting started, and this might just be the beginning for this company. So that's something to be proud of, that we're happy of, is with this one big win that we've had today after a few losses yesterday, unfortunately. And finally, the stock that I want to discuss about, the Spac, the free stock alert for you guys, that is with ticker symbol pdac, Perdot Acquisition Corp. Now, what Perdot Acquisition Corp is doing is they're investing in Li-Cycle, or lithium ion cycle, which is a recycling company for lithium ion batteries that are already dead and they're not being used. So they're looking at these salvaged parts and they're investing in it. The interesting thing about this deal is, number one, there's no debt involved, which I like. It's in the green energy sector. And as demand for electric vehicles increases, and they have a better approach to battery production. Instead of just creating new batteries, they're recycling the old ones. So that creates a value. They have a product already in place that they've been selling since 2019. And what's happening is that, looking from a numbers perspective, right? The pre-money equity valuation of the company is $975 million. Their combined value is $1.67 billion. And they'll have about $615 million in proceeds after the merger happens, which they're expecting to happen by the second quarter of 2021. So currently, if you look at this Peridot Acquisition Corporation, they're sitting at a market cap of 357 million versus a post-merger valuation of 1.67 billion. That, with the fact that this company has no debt, that they already have a product out there that they've been selling since 2019, and they're in the space of green energy, electric vehicles. And as the demand increases for electric vehicles, so will battery production. But if you already have a lot of recycled batteries, you may not need to produce as many because you have this other batch that were salvaged and that would be destroyed and that would be part of the wasteland. So from an ESG point of view, from a financial point of view, from a valuation point of view right now, I think this is a fantastic opportunity that one can buy into at the current price of about 12.26, which was the close. And for the stop loss, you could use the low of all time, which was about 9.55, in my opinion, because despite having a great company, sometimes they can just go against us, right? We don't control the markets. I wish I did. That would be fantastic. But I think with a stop loss at 9.55, buying it at the current value of 12.26, 12, or if it dips in even more, great. Because here's the thing, right? You see that it bumped all the way up to 1574 before this drop has come over the past few days. But I think Peridot Acquisition Corp, or Lithium Ion Cycle, as it's going to be called after the merger, LICY, has a lot of potential. It's in the green energy space. They have no debt. You can't go wrong with a company like this, and invest a little bit. You don't have to, or if you're already investing, let me know what your thoughts are on pdac. So that's all we have for today, guys. Number one, there is no stock market crash. If anything, there's a correction that's anticipated. And we're seeing the stocks rebound again today, strengthen. We had a great run with VERB as a stock, and it did well for our investors that we're really happy for. They made over 50% return. So if someone was investing $1,000, right, they would make $500+ in profits from just that one stock, and that would pay for their 3 years subscription with INVESTOFY. By the way, there's a link for that below as well, which we highly urge you to join. And that's what I love about this, is that, you know, I enjoy doing these research, but when you guys win, when you guys make those kind of returns, and I know that one stock pays for the entire subscription and then the rest is just, you know, free money, and then you're just growing. That's what I love about this. That's the value that I try to give out here with personally investing in stocks. And I don't ever talk about any stocks that I'm not invested in, right? And finally, guys, pdac, the stock, the Spac to look into, do your own due diligence. Let me know what you think about it. For today, that's all. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Take care. Goodbye.